Today I'm looking at two 40mm lenses, the Pentax M 40mm 2.8 and the Konica Hexanon AR 40mm 1.8. I've always liked the 40mm perspective. Check out my video on the Panasonic 20mm for M43 if you haven't seen it. There are two more modern versions of the Pentax 40mm. A DA Limited, introduced I think around 2004, which is all metal and very nice to use, and a DA 40mm XS, introduced with the K01. As far as I know, these are the same exact optical design. Both these lenses are called pancake, but I think only the Pentax is a real pancake. The Hexanon is pretty small, but not really as flat. However, the Konica mount has a much shorter flange distance than the Pentax one, so once adapted, they both look almost the same, with the Hexanon being only a few millimeters longer. Personally, I think the Hexanon balances better and is more usable. The focusing ring on the Pentax M is too narrow to be comfortable. The Pentax M was introduced in 1976. On a film camera, especially a contemporary one, like for example the MX, it creates an amazingly compact kit. On the Sony a7 II, it still looks and feels pretty compact. The Hexanon was also introduced in 1976, and while it's not as compact as a Pentax, I feel it makes for a better overall package. The fact that it is 1.5 stops faster also helps make it my favorite of these two. Also, and it hurts me to say this because I've used Pentax lenses for a long time, the focusing direction of Pentax lenses feels backwards. The Hexanon rotates like a Leica lens, clockwise is farther away, and since most of my manual focuses was always done on Leicas, this is what I feel is more natural. Your preferences might be different, of course. On top of all these advantages, the Hexanon seems to be cheaper nowadays. As of late 2021, you can find it on eBay for about $50 to $75 shipped, while the Pentax one seems to always be at least $100. The one thing that might offset this cost is if you already have a Pentax adapter for your system, as Pentax lenses are a lot more common than the Konica ones. I have a lens addiction, so this hasn't stopped me. I did find the Pentax a bit cheaper than usual, around $70 shipped. The Hexanon I got years ago with a Konica SLR on its back for I think $40 or so. Both lenses are sharp enough, but again, I think the Hexanon has an edge if you care about sharpness. The Pentax Pancake was a little bit of a compromise, designed to make a super compact lens rather than a very sharp one. In any case, it's a great focal length and you can't actually go wrong with either one of these lenses. In conclusion, I would say that I prefer the Konica. The Pentax Pancake is a lens I always wanted to have, and I'm glad I've tried it. But the Konica Hexanon is the more usable of the two on a modern camera. Check out my real photos at juanbuehler.com, and until the next video, cheers and goodbye.